Hello! Hi! Good old Slay the Spire. Do you think a defect likes card removes? So I'm not sure that obtaining a curse is a great downside on a whale, but 250 gold is a pretty great upside, so we'll go with that. Guardian Act shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna give myself a chance to take 4 elites. Maybe it happens. I think maybe with a normality in your deck, we're not dual casting there on turn 1. Pokemon Nerd, Chaz, Lurian, thanks for the subs. Appreciate it. I don't think we take any of these on floor 1. That is certainly a shop. So I could play a Mummified Hand run, but it would be the only thing I had. We'll be getting on Watch Your Video? Maybe, I don't know. Just depends on if I want to record one. I could go Mummified Hand card remove, be playing a Mummified Hand defect rather, run. It's a good relic. It's not currently very good. Like, instead of doing that, I could card remove, Compile Driver, Doom and Gloom, Fire Potion, something like that. Might even have more gold after that. I think I still have 100 gold. And that would just make my deck better instead. There's also a recycle. We could like try to commit super hard to a recycle thing. It's certainly allowed. Eternal Feather and Frozen Eye are both here. I don't know, there's a lot of good stuff in this shop. I think I'm definitely removing Normality, no matter what. So let's do that. I have 294 gold left. I would rather buy 3 cards and a Fire Potion than buy a Mummified Hand just because the run seems more fun. I don't know if it's better, but the run seems more fun. It also feels like I get to make more choices this way. I'm gonna buy a recycle. See what happens. Don't think there's a way to not take 2. None that I can see. There was like Zap Compile Driver into Recycle on Doom and Gloom, but then I didn't have enough things. I guess there was Drink Speed Potion. I could have had Heatsinks Mummified Hand on floor 3. My bad. Hey Huji, Slim Java, thanks for this 47 months. Appreciate it. Old Snap should be pretty good. Not this turn, though. That is a Seek. I will take a floor for Seek. Alright, cool. Anti-killer. Callio's Drew thinks the raid. Alright, that was a pretty good hard hallway, I would say. Sort of want to take a loop. Feels decent against all the elites. Very good against this one. If only we had a claw to pair with this Seek. So true. Luck. I think Lagavulins usually defects bust elite, but this has not gone incredibly. Wild to skip Mummified Hand on defect. I want to take this path, right? That. I have 0 powers in my deck. Like, there are reasons. I don't think the reasons are too wild. ARL Sooth. This one's slightly out of line, but I just got an Orichalcum, so I'm going to choose to believe it's okay. Keep drawing Seek without the ability to do anything with it. Alright, -6 for Sentry's Fight. I did use my Fire Potion, though. Thank you, free kill. Not a great relic. Another Cold Snap. I think I just skipped Tiny Chest here. Man, that is bad. Possible that my path was a little aggressive and has caught up with me. That's okay. Tenant, thanks to the 49 months. Appreciate it. Explosive Pod, Compile Driver, Norbert. If I don't draw Seek here, I did draw Seek here. If I got Cold Snap, Recycle to Strike, played Cold Snap and Dual Cast. 24, 32, 38. It's a lot of damage. Just need to not draw only defends. Holy shit. Bag of Marbles cool, Fission cool. There are certainly some cards I'd like to remove. Sentries can't kill me, can they? I don't think so. "26 is healthy. I forgot to lift. True. Quite worked this out, but I believe it's lethal. Calipers. Calipers Glacier. Sure. Alright. Do I have to rest before Guardian? If I'm upgrading, there are lots of decent upgrades. Guardian has never killed anyone. Probably true. Hey, SD, how are you? I guess there is turn 2 of the Guardian fight. I'm gonna try a Fission upgrade. I think we're early enough in the run. Looks like turn 2 is okay. Alright. Loop breaks our Calcom. I forgot. How many times have I drawn Seek with no cards on my draw pile? Every time? I think approximately every time. BB tech. All right. We've already gotten Caliper's value. Surely if Defect gets Caliper's value, the run is just over. I feel like that's probably true. We were at a party today, met a bunch of new people. You were talking about Jorbs. Sorry, talking about Slay the Spire, and one of them brought up Jorbs. Did it make you feel proud, important, awkward? It didn't seem impressed when you said you had been a mod for 7 years. Wow. Wow. It's very mean of them. I'm gonna take an electrodynamics. I think I'm gonna take a cage. It's an okay cage. It's mostly that the other two seem very bad here. But yeah, it's an okay cage. I have a like a fission plus and a recycle plus, so I've got a bit of energy. Maybe just fake Jorbs fans. It happens. Got some fakers out there. Removing 2 more cards, removing 3 more cards. Seems like an okay act, honestly. 5. Down to 2 basics. I am 1 turbo away from having some sort of infinite, too. I've made one of the more confusing whirlwinds. Another glacier. I guess if I'm taking defragment, it's harder to remove 3 cards a sec. But I think I'm taking defragment. Having a potion would be kind of nice, kind of novel. You're the only real Jorbs fan, but also the only real Jorbs hater. It's kind of messed up. Bear things at 10 months. I'm doing pretty well. I hope everyone else is as well. The joys of watching calipers allow you to lose all 15 of the block that you have left. Alright, goodbye Spheric Guardian. Act is going okay so far. I don't really want an equilibrium. Just feels like it gets in the way. Could take a claw. It's a claw spot. Got a lot of card draw, and I am a little bit light on damage. I don't think it's a claw spot. Oh, I'm sorry. Twitch chat wanted me to take claw? Wow. I had no idea. Well, if Twitch chat wants it. I think I need this Frost over in front, so I have to take 1 damage there. Yeah, taking 27 next turn would have been kind of bad. Otherwise... Goodbye, the snake thing. It might actually be an okay ball lightning. I have this electrodynamics, but then I don't actually deal any damage. Ouch. It was never going to be claw. Maybe true. Possible. To be honest, yeah, probably. Didn't really take great advantage of that dark orb, huh? Jorbs doesn't love us anymore. That sounds really hard. This one? This one? Okay, beat Gremlin Leader. Bottle regen potion. There's a bullseye. I don't think this one needs a bullseye super much. This shop also has a defragment. Okay. So, I mean, now I'm just upgrading defragments. I was like trying to do some sort of weird infinite thing with card removes, but yeah, okay. We'll just upgrade defragments. That works for me too. Acabacco. We're just gonna let this tick up. Do I think toxic masculinity involves not wanting to turn on the thermostat? I don't think that's gendered. I guess I'm not sure, but that feels pretty equal opportunity to me. Thermostat wars were super gendered in your job. Oh, maybe at work it's different from at home. I don't know. Like... Oh, wait. How do I kill it? I don't know. But it doesn't kill me for a while if I do this. Bernash, thanks for the 60 months. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 years. Walk into the champ fight at 27, is that enough? Thoughts? I think it's enough. It's a decent Seek upgrade. I guess Loop is another upgrade I can go for. That feels pretty close to being the heart already. Yeah, defect run, I don't know. Sure are defecting. Okay. I have to not die this turn. I'm just wondering if I should skill potion now. I don't know. I want to double play this one. Hey, Grumbo. It was kind of an iffy first 2 turns or something, right? It's okay. Play 1 Doom and Gloom and then just kind of assume with 1. It's not bad, actually. Now I can't play Glaciers and stuff. I also have recycle ticking. We'll work something out. Should have played defense there. Got ourselves a block infinite, maybe? Whatever happened to Zangief? There are so many spin-off IPs for everything, but where is Zangief? Alright, dual cast wins now. Just want to put Ink Bottle on a better number. 6, 7... Second Echo Form? It's certainly a thing I can do. Coffee Dripper versus Collar is a little iffy here. I do sort of want a 4th energy for hallways, but my sustain isn't great. So I guess I can choose. I can take Coffee Dripper, try not to take damage in hallways, or I can just go Collar and rest campfires. I'll do this one. Meal ticket means I never have to rest in Act 4. It's a small thing. I am forced into the super elite path. Maybe that makes Coffee Dripper better, since there's a chance that I get a path that has no campfires on it and a bunch of hallway fights. Maybe. This will be 7s. An awful lot of Echo Forms I'm going to draw next turn. Good. Fine. Just barely staying up. I'm not entirely sure why I phrased it that way, but I don't know. Now that we're here. Reinforced body plus. It feels okay. In a pinch, I could recycle it for double energy. This one's over. Were Aurichalcum and Calipers rivals in high school? Do you think Aurichalcum was cooler for like the first 3 years of elementary school and then everyone liked Calipers more? That seems plausible to me. That would match some of my own experience with the 2 cards. So I do have a Coffee Dripper, which kind of makes going this way appealing, but I'm playing a defect run, right? Like getting 1 capacitor or something would just make everything a lot easier. And I think you're more likely to get capacitor in these than these. I'm going to double shop. Boot sequence for safer Echo Form turn 1. I'd have to draw Echo Form turn 1. Not sure that the fights in which I successfully draw Echo Form turn 1 are really the ones I have to worry about, yeah. Those ones are doing okay. Play the Spire 2 releases sometime next month. Supposedly on a Thursday. Ink bottle's at 9. Can I actually? I don't know. Is Calipers gonna run out? That'd be kind of a pain. I think it is. Okay. Put ink bottle on 8 instead of 9. Consume plus. Vaguely interesting, but I still don't have any orb slots. I think if I get orb slots, I don't need it, and if I don't get orb slots, it isn't good. So maybe no. Heat sinks ever? Don't think so. We should have recycled reinforced body there, huh? Oh no, he took a damage. Never underestimate the maw. Recently found out that you don't echo form and consume. You're allowed to. Didn't work out super hot for you though. Should have used Seek for cards I didn't want. Oh, it's dead. Gambler's Brew is good. Let's take a Gambler's Brew. Another Seek. I don't really get to buy that. I think I have to take my gold to the next shop. Just look for another scaling power of some sort. I could upgrade a loop instead of going to the next shop. I suppose. I suppose that would be allowed. And then I could buy Seek. It's a pretty good card. It like puts Echo Form in play and stuff. That is pretty good. Okay, maybe we do that, and then we upgrade Loop. I talked myself into it. What about the mighty hand drill? What about the mighty hand drill? If I do these and this and this. Thank you for the 55 months, Kukulin. I believe you are allowed to go to negative focus and then add them back. Nemesis wanted my life. That was very violent. Yeah, if I set up like this, I win, right? So it is just a matter of, can I set up like this? That makes the Seek purchase feel okay. Ornithopter, sure, bit more health. Said I was going here and upgrading loop. Let's do that. One Electro, one Echo. Felt okay. Wait, I clicked the wrong one. Alright, no echo form. Other echo form is better anyway, probably true. It's like also not the other echo form. So Alex kind of messed up. That says 2000 block routine. Does that seem normal to you? It's kind of messed up, huh? It doesn't really feel like a run that's been all about calipers or anything. Just casual 2000 block. Omamori makes the question mark slightly better. I'd really like to find something to upgrade with the last campfire of the act. Let's try to do that. I guess I can always upgrade Seek if I miss everything else. Okay. Sticks some damage. I don't think it's that big a deal. I don't know. Maybe I should have cared slightly more about it than I did. That was slightly blasé. Let's drink a potion. Fine. Am I going to check out any of the new Diablo 2 expansion? I saw that existed and felt like I was losing my mind. They made a new Diablo 2 character. How old is that game? 30 years or something? What are they doing? Just feels dangerous. Hubris or something? I don't know. The Nemesis. Remake's only 5 or 6 years old? Oh, well that's completely reasonable then. Obviously you make new stuff for a game that's only 5 or 6 years old. So I have no desire whatsoever to learn a new character for Diablo 2. But the game having new content might make me play the old characters that I still like. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. How's it going, that one guy? End turn. I never really got into PoE. There's also new Spirit Island Wild. Yeah, chat, I've been like either playing Slay the Spire or sleeping. And you know this because I've been doing it like live on stream where you can see. So when you're asking if I've done other things that like are interesting or new or whatever, you really already know the answer. Your first therapist asked you if you knew what mindfulness was and you lied and said yes. Well done. It's a lot of glaciers. This is an infinite of sorts. I just kill them, actually. A can of Coke was 50 cents when Diablo 2 was released. Are they not 50 cents anymore? You gotta check out Costco. That's probably what they cost at Costco. $18, $18. Plus more? 12 plus... Everything blocks for exactly 18. Why does every different option block for the same amount? Weird. Should I defend? Oh, that's upgraded. Forgot it was upgraded. I went to Costco over the weekend. It was a good time. They had a couch there that was like, it wasn't wide, it was long instead. It was like a day bed, maybe. Maybe that's what it's called. It was very comfortable. I found a defragment plus that's kind of useful. Visit Costco weekly, believable. Believable and respectable. Tried an $1,800 recliner and you were upset that it was comfortable. Not sure I follow. What were you hoping for here? You wanted to feel good about not spending the money and then you found out you couldn't? That does sound like it is Esther. I don't know how good defragment actually is in this fight with only 3 orbs. I guess because of loop it's still good. Have a strange one. This particular Awakened One fight. We upgrade the fission. We did like a fission upgrade early in the run. Can be pretty useful early. Ouch. I'm not, May. Are you injecting experimental peptides? Oh, only approved ones, okay. Gonna level with you, chat. I don't know what that means. Try to make it so we have lots of block and then the enemy dies. I think this should work somehow. The DJR. People are ordering gray market peptides from Chinese manufacturers and injecting them. Are peptides the ones that look like a cartoon character and candy comes out of their mouth? I also know about Tide Pods. Are they Tide Pods? They are growth hormones. Oh, why don't we just say that? I know what a growth hormone is. Is Viagra a growth hormone? Is it a hormone? Look, I don't know a lot about science. I stream Slay the Spire for a living. $24 pack of Coke is $50.75 in Australia. Oh. I don't know if that's good or not. What's the exchange rate? Candy Cane. Hello. How's it going? $36? $1.50 for a can of Coke? That's like a how much could a can of Coke cost Michael kind of moment. It's messed up. The animal they crush to make Coke isn't native to Australia. Oh. Okay. I took more damage at the end of the fight. Got impatient. How bad? Congrats, Candy Cane. Let's get Glacier in Echo form. Ow. Alright, I'm on full health for Act 4, yeah. It's kinda scuffed, but we got there. A little bit iffy. Sometimes jurisdictions will have like extra taxes on sugary beverages. I don't know. I don't know how it all works. Like a health tax? Sure, probably. Sounds plausible. Multiple electrodynamics could give focus. I don't think it would fit on the card. Might seem like a silly thing to care about, but Slay the Spire does a really good job of making sure all the information fits on the card. And having played a little Magic the Gathering in my life, I appreciate that. Boy, upgrade. Zap's okay. I don't think we're lifting. We just upgrade Zap. It's fine. A cool-headed. If I take a cool-headed, am I infinite? Don't think so. I think this mostly comes down to getting Echo Form in play. Let's do that one, and you know what? I'll take a panic button. Hey, I got Echo Form in play. Look at that. Or did I? Yeah, I think I did. Does feel like I should have worked out what I was getting first. I didn't. Probably have done better than that. Watch out, you're surrounded. Unfortunately, there's no watching that can be done at this point. It's already happened. All we can do now is try to survive it. Cycle reinforced body. I feel like that was kind of hard to do. I don't remember why, but I feel like it was. Ow, 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 ow. I can't use smoke bomb, friend. I don't have a smoke bomb. Not being able to use one isn't even the beginning of my problems at the moment. Alright, cool. Okay, next turn we play one card twice, and then we have 56 health against the Heart. And I've won things for the 65 months. Oh, I have more health than that. That's nice. Let's take a multicast and recycle it. Or maybe it just is good. Seek 4. A weird thing about calipers is I actually could play Panic Button here. Yeah, I don't know. This hand should win. Just a matter of deciding how I want to win exactly. Seek for... recycle Seek. And seek for multicast Echo Form, and then... Looks like it works. Oh, I also have this. That's a lot of stuff. I'm actually gonna end up capping hand size. Will they have calipers and slay the spire to... Hope so. We get recycle, echo form. Recycle our multicast as planned. This one, this one, this one. And I can do this if I want. It feels like it wins. To me. So I guess I'll do it. I've missed a few resubs. And a 1 sub for 65 months. Thank you. Oh my god. I have had to scroll up so far through so much talk about Coca-Cola. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that now. If I missed anybody else's, I'm sorry. What? Just gonna wait. Want to make sure I echo form all of my scaling stuff here. Also good. This one's fine. Get some damage done. This one's also fine. Okay. And now we're into try to kill it. Calipers good here. Seems okay, yeah. Calipers has had a decent oh my god, that says 7,000. Okay. Okay. Alright, calm down. Calipers is doing okay. Is Calipers technically a damage relic? The tricky thing about games is everything else. I will not be elaborating further. I don't know how much elaboration that needs. Like, the better you get at games, the more you learn how to turn one thing into something else efficiently. That's just what you do in a lot of games. So if you can make a lot of defense, you have to work out how do you make it so you can also make a lot of damage, that kind of stuff. You can trade sheep for wood, you're golden. Don't you want to do the other way? I feel like high level Catan's all about getting the development cards. Cyanoid is super Kamiguru. His block damage card is Gremlin Knob, a queer ally. Is Jorbs, my friend. A haiku by Jin Fizzes. Quite beautiful. If you count more carefully, you might get the syllables in each line right next time. Kinda have a headache. I'm concerned that I'm getting sick. Oh my god, citrus fruit is so good. I've won my last 6, which I think is actually the longest rotating streak of the month so far. I've been drafting a lot of claws. One piece of advice to new players. Have fun. The game's not so formulaic that the only way you can beat it is the way you see people you watch online beating it. You can do tons of different stuff. So, like, enjoy yourself. Hope I get a paper cut from toilet paper. It sounds painful. I don't like Catan much at all. I think it's kind of a shit game. I said it. What game like it would I recommend? Slay the Spire. gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And thank you for playing. I'm gonna play one more. I'm not feeling super great. I don't know. Might go collapse in a pile of goo sometime soon. Watchard is pretty decently against Slime Boss, and also does enjoy having 250 gold. I have to go this way, which is a little limiting. I guess if we can spend our gold here, we just go this way. Like that. And if we can't spend our gold here, we can go here. Still get something good out of the act. What kind of goo? I haven't worked that out yet. Valentine's plans? Friend. Valentine's Day was, yesterday. Am I meant to just wrath here? I think I am. I take one. Not a great floor one. Today is Single People Awareness Day. Oh, congratulations, Twitch chat. No. I don't think so. Ye oldie lesson learned? Lesson learned run? I like lesson learned. I could take an inner piece. Oh, was it this? No, I wouldn't. That doesn't sound like me. Yeah, I mean, I think I have to take a bag of prop, right? Now we could take an empty money or a cut through fate. I'm gonna take an empty body. Lesson learned isn't an incredible attack, but it is an attack. So I figure having a 2-cost attack that deals 10 damage makes me a little bit less reliant on taking a cut through fate or whatever. Empty bodies should do fine. I do want to be able to just block for a bit until I get to play Lesson Learned too, right? Defend plus. Alright, I don't hate it. Is this a crescendo? I think this is a crescendo over a mental fortress. With floor 1 lesson learned, I shouldn't need the broken cards quite as much. I should be able to take the cards which are good right now, and then because everything upgrades, I just win the run easily. And I think Crescendo is currently better than Mental Fortress, so let's take it. Wait, do I have lethal? Hold on. No. Right? No? Almost. They go attack, attack. Is it 7? Empty body defend, I full block. 16 is enough that strike lesson learned kills it next turn. Oh, that block is only for 5. Okay, that works too. Empty body plus fear potions good. Take a conclude. Yikes. 36 plus 13 is exact lethal. Okay. Do I even need that? 12, 24, 9. I do. Wait, did I need that? I didn't need it. Math. Crescendo plus seems fine. Third eye Include prostrate. I'm okay. With no potions, a lesson learned, and a bag of prep, I kind of want to just skip the elite, to be honest. Like, if I had a potion, I'd be into it. Already got some upgraded cards, though. The other thing is, if I take this elite, and then I have to go this way, like, all of a sudden my health is actually starting to get under pressure. And if I go that way off it, it's kind of bad. So yeah, I think I'm skipping an elite here. Chat is unionizing, standard. Sorry I just had this fight, but there was another enemy in it. Anybody else remember that? Oh, my lesson learned. Okay, ancient potion, an empty mind, or a crush joints. I want a crush joints. I want to make sure I can kill stuff. Crush joints crescendo works pretty nicely. We get to see the rare shield slam from Shield Gremlin in this fight. That's kind of cool. It protects, but it also attacks. Potion's good, eruption upgrades, fine. Simmering Fury is like a little bit interesting. I think I'd rather not. Plays okay with lesson learned, I suppose. We go empty body, crush joints conclude, and then we get an next turn. 8. Oh, I could deal more damage by going crush joints before empty body, I guess. 16, 28, it's on 7. Alright, that's a pretty good gremlin knob. Or defend plus. Huh. Huh. Good cards. I think I'm taking Volt. Not convinced Daniel Day-Lewis is a real actor. Isn't he like as old as Abraham Lincoln or something? I mean, I still don't know what Phantom Thread is. I don't like read romance novels or whatever. Give me this card. Card's broken. A movie that won an Oscar. Damn. Just cash in the vulnerable potion for an easy upgrade here. I think we get the upgrade anyway. Defend plus kind of murders this fight. Like, it's not pretty what Defend plus does to this fight. Oh, look at that. Another turn. Another 0 damage. Cool, save the potion. Another Defend plus. Alright, so my block strategy is to have 3 defend pluses in my deck for now. That's honestly good through Act 2, probably. Daniel Day-Lewis is fantastic in his role as Daniel Day-Lewis playing Abraham Lincoln. Agree. Agree. I kind of want a bowling bash. I just always want to take bowling bash, though. This is my, this is my problem. Phase trade? It looks so good to Volt, but then next turn that happens. I should just start the fight without Volt, right? I guess so. I don't really need Volt with the sand. Someone just activated all the dogs in the neighborhood at once. That's a fascinating power. I guess I've lived in neighborhoods where, like, one dog starts barking and then every other dog starts barking. It's been a while. I don't miss it. It wasn't very much fun. Especially when it happened in the middle of the night, you know? Ever Foresight? Hope not. Ever Pressure Points? Don't think so. Ever Foreign Influence? I don't know. I hope not. Just gotta conclude upgrade for Act 2 stuff. $54? Just a 40 split with no slimes in my deck? That's kind of sweet. I don't know if it was right, but it's kind of sweet, yeah. Alright, minus 36. Maybe I Explosive Potion 2. Feels like if I Explosive Potion 2, I might die next turn. Looks like we've made it to Act 2, Twitch chat. Is Lesson Learned the card we need? Get this intuitive feeling playing Slay the Spire. The defend plus feels so much better than strike plus. Do I think there's any generalizable claim to be made about that? Or is it too situational? The amount you are attacked for goes up in a more linear amount than the amount you have to deal damage, I think is the generalizable observation. Omniscience plays nicely in a deck with Volt, I guess. You can just take Omniscience. It's a pretty good-looking Snecko-Eye as far as watch your decks go. I'm not going to take it, but it is pretty good-looking. This is, I think, Skip. Right? Do I want an Ectoplasm? Don't think I want an ectoplasm. Alright. Not a very good boss reward. Try not to die in Act 2. It does make the omniscience pick up a lot less bad. Or less good, rather. A lot more bad. There you go. Just the exact opposite thing from what I said. Deck, I believe in you. Come on. I like that skipping boss relic is good sometimes. I mean, I would prefer to get a boss relic. I don't know. I feel like it would have been better for my run. God, that conclude plus is so gross. Well, we do this and try to get an upgrade. Missed. A wallop, a tranquility. Tranquility is my first non-vigilance calm entry, and my deck has no energy, so I'm gonna take it. Definitely take a halt. Now, could start thinking about it anyway. What about a Flash of Steel? What about a Clockwork Souvenir? Definitely card remove. I guess I'm removing Strike. I have a Flurry of Blows and all the defense upgraded. Clockwork Souvenir is pretty sweet. Usually, not a fan of just spending a bunch of gold in Watch Your Shops, other than on card remove. This character kind of likes card remove. I want to take this one to try to survive this act, though. Do I think the player should have potion chance more readily in view? I mean, it's known to me, right? Like, it's not written on the screen, but I know what my potion chance is right now. Tranquility upgrade is fine, don't hate it. Iffy hand. We got the starter deck, plus one omniscience that I don't have enough energy to apply. Not my favorite. I gotta take a meditate here. It does feel like I can fight an elite. It also feels like I shouldn't. But maybe I do anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It's a wild man. We wait on attack potion. Flurry. Strike, strike. Oh. Flurry, flurry. Strike, strike, meditate. Yeah. The cultists aren't birds, but dudes with tails wearing bird outfits. Ah, cultists. Alright, we give ourselves a chance to lesson learned, yeah? And if we don't, we don't. And I got through the elite fight, I used a potion. It was a decent potion. And took some damage. But I get, as a reward, 1 toxic egg. And maybe more importantly, I talk to the hand. Talk to the hand looks good. To me. You could also have taken a Ragnarok with Omniscience. Ragnarok's so disappointing though. Like even with Omniscience, it's like, eh. Feels like a wild turn. Do I have ways out of Calm? Or out of Wrath? I have a Tranquility. Take a look at this. Is Fear No Evil really good here? It feels like Fear No Evil would be really good here. I think I have to Miracle or Crush Joints, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Vigilance? Empty Body. Then Crush Joints. Fear No Evil, Eruption, Strike, Meditate. Yeah, okay. There's 1 Tranquility to leave Wrath with. I think I'm putting Crush Joints back in my hand. Alright. Decent, probably? Do I just have Lethal, actually? Do this, this. Omniscience for Lesson Learned unfortunately doesn't get me a Lesson Learned, but seems like it wins the fight. Oh, if I do this first? No. Tiny Chest is here. We've had a Tantrum to go with our Talk to the Hand. Seems good. But I want a Tiny Chest. Would I take a Cursed Key right now? Maybe. Definitely over some stuff. Ragnarok has a nice synergy with Swivel. That is a good thing to keep an eye on. Themige! I'm glad you could catch a stream. Gamer Dad. That was your first message? Confusing. Wrong channel, maybe? Anyway. No problem, omnivorous. This is a pretty easy remove, I think. Wait. I took 2? Not sure if worth. With Smite, if I get back Lesson Learned, surely I just have enough. Surely we can enter Wrath, right? Good fight. Omniscience upgrade I don't hate. Also a big fan of Liquid Memories as a potion here. This deck probably doesn't mind the apparitions. Doesn't want bites. I think it likes hallway fights to just finish upgrading its cards though. Ouch. Nothing I can do, right? What? Oh, I have a fasting in play. I was so confused. Alright, cool. Cool. Good floor. Good enough floor, anyway. Finally figured out Tiny House. It's for floor 0, and it's just to push you a tiny little above the curve. I do not know what you're talking about. Are you saying that Tiny House is specifically for people who like relic swapping? I think it's just like an okay boss relic, I think that's all there really is to it. Like it is better than skipping. Guess I should be more clear what I mean when I say it's okay. But certainly not one of the better ones. Tiny houses for tiny people to live in. Yeah. Or just regular sized people. Depending on the economy and stuff like that. I don't think I want another meditate. Maybe I do want another meditate. The problem with taking another meditate is my cards are bad. Like I'm getting back a defend plus. Cool. I don't know, maybe that's good. I also already have a conclude, meditate, and vault. So there are just a lot of hands where I don't play it. I've decided no. Ah, I see. It is a floor 1 hand. It's a floor 1 hand where all the cards are upgraded. I guess it's not quite as bad as I'm making it sound like it is. Okay. Bojangles, thanks for the year. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Any houses for you because you can't afford a normal one? Hey, that is okay. Feel free. Do whatever makes sense for you. I'm gonna take a wish with an omniscience. Makes sense to me. It's awkward that I only have 4 upgrades left, so like, you know, it would be cool to rest, but one of the upgrades I don't have is Talk to the Hand before the Collector fight. Oh, this isn't Collector, it's Automaton. Okay. In that case, maybe I actually want to upgrade Tantrum. I'm gonna just play safe in quotation marks and do this. Do I generate cards ever? Let's go 1 gold, 1 strength. That should win pretty comfortably, I think. It's a bad meditate. Drink this as well, actually. This is kind of bad. Do I die next turn ever? I don't think so. Somebody's gonna steal Volt from me. Tantrum hits for 42. Your husband has been memorizing weird palindromes. That's legit. I got it. We could all aspire to do a little palindrome memorizing, in my opinion. It's that thing I said could happen with meditate. It's holding lesson learned for me for later, I guess. Can I just like hit it twice? What's wrong with just hitting it twice? I can't think of anything wrong with just hitting it twice. Or maybe actually... Let's hit it 3 times. The potion. Oh shit! It's the... it's the master reality. Ow. If it's possible for one of those hands not to kill it. I don't think it is. If it had been, I should have just killed it then. Tantrum upgrade's good, block potion's good, Volt number 2 is good. Okay, we found a collar. Let's do this. Wish you could just vault over your problems. Me too. We too. Heard and agreed with. Amen to that. Why no Broken Crown with Lesson Learned? Do you think that Broken Crown is Fusion Hammer? I think you might think that Broken Crown is Fusion Hammer. This is happening right now. Well, thank you, Darklings. All right, let's look for Lesson Learned. One of the 7 nations in the 7-nation army was Wichita. As in the song, yeah? Wichita. I don't know. I feel like I need slightly better cards than that. Is Wichita a nation? I mean, I don't feel like the song made this that confusing. Sounded like it was to me. So I could try to wish for gold as well. Let's try to wish for gold as well. It's about as good as that floor could have gone. Empty Mind Plus, I think, is making the cut right now. It'll get better once I'm having 4 energy per fight, which is not too far away. What if Watcher's 4th option just lets you win? I think Watcher might have some of those. Is this Speed Potion? I think this might be Speed Potion. Yikes. Should I just take the curse? Alright, good. Maybe I should have used Speed Push on there. Get like Tantrum and maybe Omniscience. There's no way this goes wrong, right? What? What is out of hand? I gotta remove some cards. Do not rotate Jawworm in your mind. For the last time, Twitch chat, it's already powerful enough. You're only encouraging it. No, he loves being upside down. He'll show you his body like a... show you his belly like a dog or whatever. Am I good? I think if I play Conclude I can die, right? So maybe don't do that. $114? Get out of here. Alright, if I get cursed, I get cursed. Nice. Oh, you aren't vulnerable anymore. A little awkward. Oy, that fight was a struggle. We just kind of need a little bit more. Just a little something something. I don't think those cards are it though. Took 1 damage, so reset. You might be right. Can I ever kill these? Like, actually? With Conclude, maybe? Yikes. Do I have a block card? I could Omniscience to defend and then play Conclude. Might be correct. What else is there? But then I don't have a defend. It's okay. They're all in my discard pile. I could just go Vigilance, Tantrum, Conclude, save Omniscience. I don't know what I'm saving it for. Maybe go Wish, Tantrum. That hits for exactly 48? No more. Do I need the gold though? Maybe. I don't know. Bit of an awkward one. Defend? No, empty body? Wish. Block cards? Maybe? Would be good. Why does the deck have Mental Fortress, Rushdown, and 15 fewer cards? That is the question of the hour, isn't it? Do most people wish for a beach body? Is that real? I don't know if that's real. I feel like Defend Plus is just going to be good enough. These are not, perhaps, the most threatening enemies, actually. Fitness is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Wow. Sounds like a lot of money. Oh, there are much better things you can wish for your partner to have, Chand. A3 for an upgrade? Are there upgrades? There actually aren't upgrades. Okay, I guess I won't do that then. My deck is fully upgraded. Got another Flurry, which I guess goes with Talk to the Hand to be something kind of strong. Every now and then I get Establishment, which means Meditate's really good. Isilmino Faran. Do. Do I have to... Look, if I die, I die, okay? Whatever. I'm not wishing for strength here. Gabby, thanks for the 71 months, appreciate it. Let's maybe drink one of these. Lesson learned can upgrade itself. Can upgrade itself and has upgraded itself. Wait, lesson learned isn't upgraded. Okay, I guess it hasn't upgraded itself. Well, I was just wrong about that. There are still upgrades. I don't think we're getting them in this fight now. Unfortunately. But I did get 60 gold from Wish. Wish Plus. A Halt or a Flurry of Blows. I just have the one Talk to the Hand. It is feeling like a bit of a Flurry of Blows deck. To me. Um, Omniscience Wish is pretty good with Flurry of Blows. I do have to not die, and Holt's kind of good for that. We'll work something out. We have 549 gold. Have I ever upgraded Lesson Learned at a campfire before? Probably. I'm buying this. And I'm going to be very upset that it doesn't win me the run, because it's honestly not that great. I'm going to buy it. Take a Purity Plus. I don't really think I have card draw. It's a good potion. We're probably going to another shop, yeah? Not till next act. Okay. Okay, should spend more money. It is a good potion. My artifact charge is now 1 dexterity. That's okay. Ever want to collect plus? I don't think so. I've got no card draw. Yeah, I think none of these draw cards. So, no. That kind of draws cards. Strawberry's not that bad. That's a little bit of help for not dying at the end of next act. Just kill it. That would have been an incredible death. Decide if I want to Omniscience of Volt. Redraw. It's currently intangible, so probably not. Which gets to go what? Strike, defend, Omniscience, Vigilance. Let's do this. It's very awkward, but I kind of want to bolt now. No, let's just kill it. Let's just kill it. Means I don't get Lesson Learned. But most of my stuff is upgraded. Umamori's not exactly it. I guess I'm taking a Wallop? I don't know. I don't know. This is all pretty scuffed. Empty body ever? I guess I could take an empty body. Yeah, let's... I think this is better than this for blocking. because of duality and triple flurry. We might be getting to a point where another meditate starts to make sense. That is another consideration. Let's take another meditate. It's a pretty good card. Incredible utilization of my artifact charge there in a fight where it definitely has no other relevant uses. Crescendo. I just Omniscience Tantrum here? Maybe. Got a Volt. Maybe we just Omniscience Crush Joints, actually. Just have to draw a lesson learned somehow. Hard to do. What does he even upgrade? Do I care? There's a lesson learned, there's a flurry. That's it? I don't really care. We don't have to go out of our way to make that happen. I will try to wish for gold, though. What if I had 4 copies of Flurry of Blows? What if I had a Perseverance? This might be a Perseverance run. Putting some of the bad cards in our deck. Is Perseverance card draw? You know what? I'm gonna say it is. Lesson learned has upgraded itself. Retain isn't like not card draw. Played lesson learned already? Nice. How's Obama doing? I saw he had stated that no aliens contacted him during his presidency, which is good to know. Should I take a Foresight? I think I should take a Foresight. This deck is kind of bad. Alright. Get in there. Strike Dummy. I do have a Strike still. One of the ways you can tell the deck is bad. Good, just what I needed to draw. It's exactly what an alien that had replaced Obama would say. It really makes you think. Deck could use bludgeon. Interesting. Would you like to explain, or just gonna drop that in chat and leave us to work out what you mean? Self-evident. That's fair. That's fair. Guess I want empty body, actually. Do I have lesson learned? Somewhere? It just upgrades one flurry, though. So probably I don't care. I've got to meditate here. I guess there's no reason not to get it. There are some things it can do. Just having the flurry upgraded can matter, but maybe more importantly, like, having no flurry to upgrade means that if I buy a card I really want to upgrade in the Act 4 store, I can get it upgraded off the elites. My Reptomancer. Eternal Feather. This Wallop's upgraded? Oh. Sure. One of the Watcher cards, definitely. I don't have another thing for Artifact Charge to do. Guess we just do this. Nice health, I think, yeah. Maybe 587 gold's enough, and I should, like, wish for strength one time? What do we think? Maybe wish for strength one time as a trait. But not twice, that's too much, that would be silly. That's just ludicrous. Captain Red, thanks for the 67 months, appreciate it. Wow. Not the best. Ouch. Jorbs is a socialist now. Now? Maybe keep empty body. Probably meant to keep empty body, yeah. Was there a card to upgrade? Foresight. Okay, we'll do that. I live in Seattle, of course I'm a socialist. I'm a homeowner in Seattle, which is a slightly different political assumption. Doesn't mean you're wrong though. just saying. Spend a lot of time voting for things that cause me to pay like another several $1,000s in taxes every year. Thinking like, what the fuck am I doing? Why do I keep doing this? Anyway, that's my life. How are you? You almost voted to pay $1,800 for a chair. What went wrong? You were so close. Regression bugs are quite annoying. Oh no. What happened? What'd they do? Wish for strong? This fight's like a little spooky. I think maybe wish for strong. Also wish for plated armor here, actually. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Master Reality, kind of a curse. Just do this. Perseverance every turn, meditate every turn. How do you lose? I can think of some ways, but oh, maybe Awakened one forgets to attack or something. One of the forbidden Watcher synergy spaces. Awakened one forgot to attack you, but then woke up the next turn and was scarier. That is messed up. Can I upgrade a Foresight earlier? I don't think so. Include getting played. Once in a blue moon. shows upgraded on tracker but wasn't upgraded in my draw pile. Probably because I upgraded it this fight, yeah? It doesn't upgrade in the fight when you upgrade it with Lesson Learned. It remains unupgraded until the next floor or whatever. This Perseverance is going hard. Guess I didn't need the plated armor? I don't know. Enjoy your nap, May. We'll try to keep it down. Nearly? Almost? One more turn? Get to play Act 4? This is not the kind of deck I am exhilarated to be playing Act 4 with, to be honest. But here we go. Hey, Pentakiller. Got your next exam today and another one the day after tomorrow. You got this. I'm a big believer in your ability to defeat the exam by watching my stream as exam prep. That's actually what I would do in your situation as well. So I'm gonna buy a Mental Fortress, and then I have like other choices, I guess. A pretty big choice is, do I want a Dead Branch? I don't think I do. Do I want a Prismatic Shard so the Act 4 elites can take my focus down? It's kind of fun. I probably want a Halt, yeah? Halt with all this decks. Seems pretty good. I think I want a Cut Through Fate too, but if I take the Cut Through Fate, my Halt is no longer upgrading every time, which is a downside. I think Conclude is worse than Strike, so let's remove Conclude over Strike. That Dead Branch is just so fucking affordable. Yeah, I want to buy a Dead Branch. Prism into Bludgeon, okay. Well, I didn't think of that. Maybe if I thought of it, we would have done something different. Uh-oh. Interesting. Thank you, Dead Branch. I mean, some of it was better, but... Take 15. Good. Do I have to vault here? Do I want to vault here? Feels like a meditate now. If I do that, 38 plus 18 is 56. I have 57. Get Perseverance back for next time I get attacked. I see what they're doing. I draw 2 and get 3 flurries back. Oh no, I'm fine. Don't really want Weave in my next draw pile either, so I think we do this. Wreath of Flame has finally arrived. I'm already watching out of control. Someone needs to explain to this guy that he can't just be watching like that. Got a Wreath of Flame about to go off. Everything's really happening here. Wreath of Flame does have synergy with Tantrum. Do you think they were looking at the card pool and they were like, I just feel like Tantrum needs some help with being a good card? What can we put in the card pool that will help out Tantrum? Rolling Bash, nice. Just what we needed. I do want to lesson learned. I don't think I'm killing it this turn though. Oh, it's a Conjure Blade buff, of course. Ruined all of my flurries. Whoops. What just happened? Oh, I get it. Okay, cool. Sorry, it's just like a lot of things just exhausted. 8 puts it at 31. Don't quite have it yet, huh? But maybe this was enough? If I go Crescendo, Crush Joints... Lesson learned. Alright, Mental Fortress upgrade is huge. Turnip, actually kind of huge. I found an establishment. I think I should take that. I don't have any card draw. Still think I should take it. I have to think pretty hard about what to do. Oh, well, fuck. What to do with my artifact charge here? one thing I can definitely do is just use Speed Potion and have 5 decks. That's pretty good, especially now that I have Turnip. Another thing I can do is not play an attack this turn, and I block the Vulnerable, and then I'm neither vulnerable nor frail. Both of these are pretty decent. I think because Talk to the Hand's in my hand, I'd like to play Talk to the Hand. So probably I do it this way. And I also think... I'm not sure. I'm wondering if I want to use Miracle right now. No, I don't think so. Wallop. It's a decent one. This must be Plated Armor. Empty Mind's good as well. Feels to me like Meditate probably wins the run here by itself. Like if I just do that and that, can I ever die now? I don't know. All my Plated Armor is gone. That's fine. That'll happen. It blocked for 8. That's all I really needed. Oh, maybe I can die still. I mean, this hand doesn't seem that good, does it? How close is this? 20 and 16. So that's another 32 block on top of what I already have. 48, being attacked for 67. Just barely okay. I could look at this, see what it is. Feels like I'll have a turn where I need energy. Sashwash Whip. Okay. I think I actually want Ascender's Bane because it'll give me a free card next turn. Where's my calipers? Am I right? Feel like I'm right. Okay, we found Perseverance, that's good. Sandwrath for now, so we can wallop the start next turn. Perseverance is going to go to 0 cost, that's good. Found a Protect, that's kind of good too. I could Omniscience the wallop. That sure feels like it doesn't die this turn. Alright, let's do that. Start with this. I rush down. Okay. Neat. Grab one of these and one of maybe these. Sometimes Dead Branch does okay on Watcher. To dead branch, Loki, save the run. Ow. Maybe. Probably. Seems plausible. Is it time to play Alpha? Feels like it's being a good dead branch now. Techmer, thanks for the 12 months. I have no idea what they say about plausible things. What do they say about plausible things? Help me out here. Not helping? Okay. Well, shit. I got nothing then. I guess if I wanted, I could Volt as well. Just block for 90 and then end of the turn. Or, well, get rid of all my 90 block, I guess would be a better way of saying that. I just have to not click on meditate at the wrong time and I win. Well done, Watcher. Bit of a sketchy one. Boop. Alright, that was a fun Watcher run. Sometimes Watcher runs are alright. What actually happened here, I got lesson learned from, like, Whale, basically. Omega aura farming to make up for the wish for armor. How much health did I end on? I'm not convinced the wish for armor was wrong. Eight health at the end. I got 8 plated armor from wish. Seems like maybe it was good then, huh? I forgot I skipped the Act 1 boss relic. Boss relics are overrated. Why do I feel so weird, chat? Can't tell if I'm getting a cold or what. Randomly, like, slept for 4 hours in the afternoon today. Anyone a doctor? Hydrate more. I feel like I've been drinking so much water. I guess I don't always drink more. I'm lactose intolerant, eating a lot of cheese. You know, I did have milk, actually. Interesting. Maybe the milk is making me feel this way. I didn't think of that. I think I had the milk after my nap, though. I'm dying of ligma. What's ligma? It was milk from a cow. There's a really bad flu going around the Seattle area. Motherfucker. Does it feel like your forehead is on fire? Is that how it feels? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't get sick that often anymore, but it's also possible that I just, like, don't have a life which requires exertion in any meaningful way. Like, if I have a flu that makes it so it's impossible for me to, like, leave the house, I just, like, go to work and have a completely regular day anyway. I don't know. I guess when there's, like, mucus stuff going on, it's a bit of a pain. For talking into a microphone all day. Get us sick, which means you're about to be sick. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I've got some friends with kids. Alright. The last Ironclad run was a barricade and trench win. With Bottled Dark Embrace and Apparitions. What a run. Jorbs sick just turns the mic off. It's been a long time since I did a stream like that. But I have definitely had streams where I'm like, my throat is on fire and can't make sound. I'll just stream anyway. That is certainly a thing I've done in my life. Right side has a bunch of elites. It's a slime boss act. Transform 2 at the whale. So for most characters, transform 2 and obtain a curse is like the only way that you can start with 3 curses. But with Ironclad, it's a way to start with 3 really good cards. Like imagine if I transform Strike Defend and I get Pain Rupture Offering or something. The run's just over. Pain Rupture Reaper. You think we can do that? I believe in us. How unlikely could something like that really be? Okay, what about Parasite Clash Rampage? How do we feel about that one? That's another option. That's I mean, that could be good too, right? Oh boy. I don't think it's a terrible start. I'm gonna remove the Parasite and then I'll mostly be good. People are mean to Clash, but it's really not that bad a card. I'm one of the people who's mean to it, to be super clear. Let's take an Armaments. It's fucking Clash, holy shit. Have you never seen Rampage before? It's like if Claw was an Ironclad card. Got this Clash. Clash possibly makes Shrug It Off worse. Maybe I take Shrug It Off anyway. There's an Anger here, which does nicely with Flex Potion. I kind of think that Rampage and Anger, like they're both like mediocre attacks. Rampage is a bit worse than Anger, first time through your deck for sure. But then they both have this like potential upside where if you get later in a fight and you're just like spamming cards at turn 8 or something, they can both be really strong. Given that you kind of don't want both of them at the same time. Like if I'm getting to play Anger every time, if I'm getting to play Rampage as I go through my deck every time, I don't really want to have like 10 Angers stopping me from drawing Rampage, right? This is one of the issues with putting both of them in your deck. Which then becomes an issue with Rampage, because Anger is just like a better card. So if you take a Rampage, all of a sudden taking an Anger is just kind of bad. I just take both. Let's take a Shrug. Shrug's fine. There's a lot of cool stuff in this shop. I'm going to remove Parasite. And I'm going to buy a Warcry, actually. So that shop was conceptually trying to make it so I can play Clash. Since I have a Clash in my deck, it pays to do something to try to make it a playable card. If you get a blue candle, Clash becomes a better card, I believe. Blue candle, Medkit, Clash. Any other card in the game would have been better. Pain somehow would have been better. Don't ask. Pummel Strike, Sword Boomerang. Let's just take a Pummel Strike. I'm going to want to upgrade the armaments. I might upgrade Pummel Strike first. I think I'm going through several campfires here. And we're going to like upgrade Pummel Strike, Warcry armaments or something. And then we're done. Like we go to next act. We get 4 relics maybe. Why am I trying to play around Clash? Because in my deck. So, like, I kind of have to. I didn't play any cards there because this is slightly harder to explain than I thought it was going to be. There were only 10 cards left in my drop pile, and I don't want to... I want the cards in this hand to reshuffle into my next draw pile because Rampage is fairly likely to be in here. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. That's why, though. Not a bad Lagavulin. I think if I pummel it into Rampage, stuff gets kind of tricky, so I'm just going to strike. Wait. Strawberry Energy Potion. We will be taking Battle Trance with armaments. It's a bit of a weird one with Clash. But that's okay. We also have an Energy Potion. Rampage good. We just saw like the best possible fight for Rampage or something, and it was fine. Like we don't have to like overstate things, right? It was okay. Ascender's Bane. Hold on, if I bash Rampage, do I win next turn? 21-39. This is 20, 59. Depends what else I draw. But I definitely can with potions. Let's just make sure I can play Clash. Strike, strike. I've had so many weird turns so far this run. Alright, second Clash. If the first one's good, how bad can the second one be? Soto, thanks for the 82 months, appreciate it. I don't think a Wild Strike goes in your Clash deck. I think maybe we don't do that. Uppercut's fine. This deck doesn't love a Snecko right now, but with Uppercut, maybe it starts being able to take one. There could be an argument for Uppercut. Also my first week. I do have an Art of War, but like I'm playing Ironclad. I'm gonna play attacks probably. I made Gremlin Nub look easy. I don't know if you can say that. Should I just potion? 14, 20, 34. Probably kill it next turn, right? Blood Pot. Intimidate's okay. Yeah. It's okay. I do have some card draw for sure. Yeah, okay. Drink. 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 I actually don't pick this up. These are both very good potions at the moment. I was talking about taking a Wild Strike more, but it hasn't really happened. Yeah, it turns out it's not a very good card. I don't know. I mean, like, every now and then when the situation's absolutely perfect in exactly Act 1, I don't mean like, like regularly. Shrug, Blood for Blood, Sentinel. If I get 4 energy, I'm into a Shrug. If I don't, I'm kind of actively not into a Shrug, though. I think we go no. You can take Sentinel or Blood for Blood here. They're both allowed. As we get closer to the end of the act, we have less time. Hold on. Brain. Do I do this after this? So Clash is more likely to be playable? I think I do, yeah. Huh. $18, $28, $37. Well clashed. Don't play Strike, they have Metallicize, I have Art of War. If you all. Sure. Imagine if I drew strike, 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 clash. I should have just hit this, probably. Saving 3 health isn't worth it there, I don't think. Nine, 9. Clash is like fine in this. You play it the first time through, which is the time that matters, and then, yeah, I mean, you don't play it the rest of the time, but who cares? Clash is much better against sentries than you might think it is. How much ice cream's left in your freezer? Like a third of a thing. How does the upcoming release of Slay the Spire 2 have me feeling? I think it has almost no effect on my feelings right now. I don't think my feelings like change very much based on something that's happening a month from now. Should be good though. Got a runic pyramid. Do I need an anchor? I don't think so. Concerned that there's no release date. Let them do their thing. They'll make a game for us, or they won't. I don't know. They're out of our control. Alright, hopefully we get a turn in here somewhere where we can hit lots of times. I don't know if that's good enough. Yeah, I mean, I have Art of War and Battle Trance. Let's chill. Yeah, they call me Dizzle. I'm going to continue expecting that I can do better than that. I might continue thinking that I can do better than that, actually. Starting to be a little bit low on health. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we do just cash this in. Getting to play Rampage is a big deal, right? Next time through the deck. It's for some very large number already. Clash is clashing. Really feels like this could be going better than it is. Kill this, I think. Maybe use a block potion. I don't have to use it, but they can drop a potion at the end of the fight anyway. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have used that. terrifying fight in the end. Okay. No more slime boss. Yeah, Rampage did Rampage things that fight. Wow. Those are maybe the best 3 you can see at the end of Act 1, like on aggregate. On average, offering Fiendfire Feed might be the top 3 possible rewards. I think I'm a feed truther. I think I'm a feeder. I don't think Reaper is in the top 3. So, these aren't incredible. This would be closer if I didn't have Ceramic Fish, but with Ceramic Fish, this also gives me 27 gold. Can argue for Runic Cube over Astrolabe, probably. I don't have anything that works with it at the moment. Alright, we've added a Juggernaut and a Body Slam to our Clash deck. This is ambitious. I don't know. Not what I would have picked, but okay. Juggernaut also makes it harder to feed. I gotta go to a shop and my options are here or here with a forced elite. Ew. I think here, so I have like some flexibility in the rest of the act, maybe. How bad could an upgraded rare be? That's a good question. Let's find out together. Defense. We must find armaments again. Armaments is my entire deck, basically. Not like that. Not what I meant. I wonder if I was meant to potion here. I think if I don't potion, I get a feed, so... Slight argument for not potion, I guess. Ball Pit. One of many games which just doesn't feel like it has gameplay to me. Seeing Red. I would love for that to be good. I don't know if I have enough card draw. I'm gonna take it. Yes. I could take a True Grit. True Grit's okay. Definitely take an upgraded True Grit right now. And I do have an Armaments which can make it upgraded. Snottykin, 6 to 2 months. Appreciate it. That's a good floor. Cannot argue with +1 anchor. Rest by the combination of Bullet Hell and Heaven Elements. Were those in the game? Just felt like you just like walked around on the screen pretty slowly. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm being unfair to it. This is powerful hand somehow. Look at that. Not bad at all. One more Battle Trance or a Bloodletting. They're both good. I think the Battle Trance is a bit too good not to take though. Sundial? I've got exactly enough for Sundial and Armory, yeah? Maybe I should do that. Card remove's kind of sweet. Oh, actually, if I buy this and I take all the cards, I also have Ceramic Fish. So then I'll have another 45 gold for something else, like a Pummel Strike. And you kind of need 2 Pummel Strikes to go infinite. No, I already have a Shrug. That's not true. Holy shit, that's a lot of Exhumes. I have a Seeing Rod and I have a Feed. Dual Wield plus for Clash? Dual Wield plus for Clash. Thoughts? Also Body Slam. I think that's good enough. I don't know. I'm just gonna take the cards that I think are good. And I'm gonna hope that that works. There's a letter opener there now. I don't think this wants an Inflame. Anchor for Body Slam. Suffer. Oh, thank you. I put Battle Trance Plus on top? Probably, yeah. I kind of feel like I'm dead. I had another energy? Why? Art of War? Oh, okay. Whoops, my bad. I need a 4th energy relic and I'm set. Or maybe just a 4th relic. No? I haven't played Seeing Red yet. Whoops. Alright, I'm choosing to believe. Not 5 copies of Days. Yeah. So I'm at 30. I get a fire potion. It's another battle trance. That's kind of weird. I think 3 might be the right number. I kind of need an Infernal Blade or something. You know what? Infernal Blade with the Exhumes kind of goes hard, actually. I don't know that this is the right fight for me. Need armaments. Did I draw both Exhumes in my opening hand? Did that happen? I think that happened, yeah. Alright. Combo time. It feels like we're slightly short on damage, to be honest. I feel like I need to hit really hard next turn, and actually going for it this turn isn't good enough. But what can I ever hit? I don't know. Would need armaments into something? Not enough clashes, clearly. That's a given. 45 or... So I lose 20 damage not going for body slams? Okay. We have 1 out, I guess. That's a sad loss. Probably there was a better way to play the store. I don't know. Not super with it tonight. I feel like I punted. It feels like if this weren't my boss relic, things could have been like going quite a lot better. Probably I can't actually take double Exhume. Alright, chat. It is 10:30 p.m. I'm gonna go. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow for, like, when I'm actually meant to be streaming. Should be a good time. I hope you're having a lovely evening, morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is. And I'll see you tomorrow.